Hey everybody, it's me Ando-san. If you don't know who I am, let me introduce myself. My name's Brandon Washington. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm a guitar player. I also produce music, engineer music, pretty much everything that you could think of that you would do in the studio, I do. And for today's video, I'm actually going to be using a really awesome pedal by BAE Audio. It's called the Hot Fuzz pedal, and this thing is sick. Let me tell you about it. So one really neat feature in this pedal is the high frequency boost. I do a lot of clean tone stuff, and the technique that I usually use is thumping. If you know who I am, then you definitely know that I use thumping a lot, and this gave me the option to add more grit to my thumping. Another neat thing with this is I usually tend to solo with like clean tone with like a bit of mid gain or low gain crunch. This was perfect for that. So with this high frequency boost, it has its own gain knob, so you can control the amount of gain that comes out of it. And you know, combine that with the fuzz, and the fuzz also has a gain knob as well. You can really blend a lot of like neat tones. You can get like that really nice fuzzy sound, but also get like that bright mid gain, low gain, crunch, solo tone, lead tone. And you'll hear that with the song that I'm going to show you later on in this video. So let's talk a bit about the fuzz. The fuzz really beefed up my guitar. This song is very bass heavy, extremely bass heavy. You'll see, you'll listen to it and you'll feel it, and you'll feel this too. I was really able to just like dial in the tone nicely. The amp that I use, the VST that I use, is EMMISARRY by Ignite Amps. It's a free VST, and with that VST, with this pedal, it just sounds incredibly massive. And this is probably my favorite fuzz pedal now. For sure, it's my favorite one now, because it has the juice knob is really cool. It just adds a little bit extra, like literally juice. Like, I think the way they named this is pretty relevant to the sound of this song. Okay, so I want to talk a bit about the tone that I used in this song. So with this specifically, I had everything in the middle, I guess, with this pedal. I turned the gain up just a tiny bit here on the fuzz section. The juice was a little bit turned to the right, and the bass was cut probably by like 1 or 2, and the treble was up by 3. And on the high frequency boost, yeah, it was a bit cut about -1, so everything was kind of in the middle. And that is very impressive, that I really didn't even need to do that much tone questing with this thing. Like, I was just able to just do little tweaks, and I was able to achieve like a really nice, aggressive, distorted metal tone. But when it comes to the thumping tone, it was very low gain. So the high frequency was cut probably by like -4. I did have the gain increased on the fuzz section just a tiny bit to add that bit of like fuzziness, I guess. On the juice, that was turned up a little bit more. You'll see in the video, I have the presets in the video. You'll see it like on the side when I'm playing. But that's kind of like what I was trying to achieve with this. And when it comes to the lead tone and solo tone, I pretty much used on the lead tone, I used the same presets as the aggressive distorted metal tone. For the thumping tone, for the lead tone, I used the thumping tone, the thumping preset, which is like low gain, mid gain, crunch, with a little bit of fuzz. Also, interesting thing about that is I used the clean amp. So this was on top of the clean amp when I was doing the solo and the thumping. So when you hear it, that is a clean channel with this pedal on top of it. So sounds really sick. Alright, so before I show you the next part of the video, I want to give a really big shout out to Performer Magazine for letting me be a part of the companion mixtape. It's going to be a cassette tape mixtape, and it's really cool because all the songs that you're gonna hear on the cassette tape, mixtape, they use this pedal. So you're gonna be hearing all sorts of songs and music and styles, different styles with this pedal. So it's really cool to check out if you are on the fence on getting this. So it's a good way to hear actual, real, fully mixed demos, and it's cool because you get a cassette tape. So that's pretty awesome. Hey, if you stuck around and watched the actual playthrough, I really appreciate you checking me out and listening to this pedal here. This is a really awesome pedal. If you wanted to find me, you can check me out on Spotify. My artist name is Ando-san. If you wanted to check out my Facebook, Ando-san. My Instagram handle is ANDO__san. My TikTok is the same thing. So really appreciate it. Thank you, Performer Magazine. Thank you, BAE Audio, for this awesome pedal. Have a great day, y'all. Peace.